Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you all are doing really well. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So wonderful to have you here, and shout out to all my brand new subscribers. Fantastic to have you here. I hope you find my videos helpful to you. So thank you so much again to all of you for all of your support. In this video, I want to briefly talk about something that I'm talking about for years. And that is that we should be very careful about the psychologists that we are selecting, that we are going to, or in this case in the United States, a social worker. In my opinion, that's something really else. And I kept talking about this in my videos. And also the pseudo psychologists, as I call them, on YouTube or on other platforms, who have completely different background, and then they are just talking about these topics of psychology or mental health and totally misguiding and misleading people. Oftentimes, and I see this a lot, especially in the last couple of years or few years, that it becomes so toxic, so absolutely hatred. And this has nothing to do with psychology. It is always, when you look into the videos, when you look into how these type of people really talk about the topic that is connected to mental health or psychology, it's always about, or oftentimes, and I'm seeing this a lot, the focus is all about the other person. And somehow everybody is a narcissist. I mean, narcissism, meaning the narcissistic personality disorder, the NPD, it's a disorder. And only mental health experts can diagnose a person whether or not this person is an NPD. And I have seen a lot, and yes, frankly, I did a lot of narcissism videos in Turkish language and just only a few in English language. And I found it so unbelievably fascinating how people are full of hatred. Don't get me wrong, my entire life, until today, I've been dealing with narcissists. But there's a huge differentiation between NPDs and, egocentric people, which these day and age, tell me one person who's not egocentric and, very much so, and really are bordering, NPD, pathological narcissists. And I've been dealing with both. I know the difference between the two. And that's why on my videos, I've been explaining with examples the differences and how it affects people and what they do, so that you can differentiate the beginning steps and then in the actual NPDs. But coming back to the psychologists, right? It is not about, in psychology, it's not about, and I keep saying this in my videos, it's not about the other person. It's about you. And I keep saying this in my videos. It's about you, not the other person. And I keep saying in my videos, who really cares what the other person is doing, thinking, saying? If you are not strong within yourself in your own 2 feet, then everybody can do everything to you. And the goal of psychology is to understand your background and what leads you to think that, feel that, act like that. It's not, and why you are triggered by other people. But I'm seeing a lot in other countries, psychologists or people who have have completely different background and they do like some courses, classes, and have this diploma or like certificate, and boom, suddenly they are like a psychologist and make like tons of money. And they manipulate also the public in YouTube videos, and I see this a lot. And when you see what they are explaining, and when you see how the people are really get jazzed up, and when you see how much the focus is on narcissism and narcissist this, and even imagine the topics are like how you can get rid of narcissists. Or will my ex-narcissistic husband or wife, what have you, happy after they get separated from me? Like, I'm serious, there are videos like this. Will my ex-husband or partner, whatever, a narcissist partner, be happy with the second wife or with the second husband? What are we talking about here? I mean, it is just wild. Again, and this is the topic of this short video, hopefully, and will make, if you want me to, just give me some comments down below or likes that I know that I expand this video. But what I will briefly say here is be very, very cautious. And I've seen a lot for the last 2 decades, more than 2 decades, almost like 25, 30 years. I've seen so many in any country that I've been, and also people that I know who actually got later on the certificate, whatever, and again, in different countries. Really, they are everywhere. And how I've seen them really act like a psychopath almost. Like very, very much so. And when I see these new age mental health, this demand and how much it's been marketed, definitely when people need to go, they need to go. But I want you to understand 2 things. Number 1, as you all know me, I am the world champion of self-help. And that's what I teach on my videos, on my personal YouTube channel here. We have been giving our power away, and the system is being designed like this. We give our power away in health, in physical health, and now in mental health, and in economy, in all sorts of parts in our lives. We believe that other people have more power over us. The narcissist did that to me. You know, I need help because I feel one day in my life depressed. I need to go to seek mental health. Maybe, just maybe, your gut, your intestines are extremely inflamed. Maybe, just maybe, you slept only 3 hours. Maybe you are overworked, fatigued, burnout. Maybe you have a horrible relationship and it exhausts you. Maybe you eat gluten and you have no idea what gluten does to your body. Maybe you eat overprocessed meat, overprocessed food, ultra-processed meal, ultra-processed food. And I will make classes about this and write books about it. And if you want to learn and jump over to these classes, these courses, and want to learn more when I publish my books, hop over to my free e-newsletter and you can be the first people to know, and you can support this type of mentality. It is absolutely critical to first, as I keep saying it, focus on ourselves. To look at what do I eat? What do I drink? Do I sleep well? Do I smash the phone on my face in bed and then suffer from sleeplessness? Or have I a horrible relationship? Or I'm so tired of overly working? Do I need a vacation? Do I need just one day off? Do I need really one day just for me? Do I need to have a long walk every day to keep myself calm down? Just to take off everything off my shoulder, like we all are busy. It is absolutely critical for us to understand that we have mentally, physically, emotionally all the power. Again, the system is designed to give our power away because people make money off of that. Period. Full stop. If you give your health away, and I have a chunk of information for the last 2 years, and as you all know, I'm in the medical field. Whoa. The last 2 years, I will write a book, like really mental health and physical health and the connection of the two. Mark my word and follow me. You will see this will be a breakthrough. It will break the system, trust me. The information that I gained for the last 2 years, mental and physical. So, again, it is absolutely critical for us to understand that we have the power first, not giving the power away because people make money off of that. I'm not saying this to you so you go crazy and, oh my God, everybody take advantage of me. It's not about that. Focus on my videos and focus on what I'm saying, the steps, the tricks, the tips that I give, that I always do and did on myself. Because as you know, I'm a scientist, so I always test everything on myself first before I give it to the public. That's why I'm always 100% standing behind of every single word that comes out of my mouth. Why? Because I have a proof. I'm a scientist. I have a proof. I go by proof. I don't talk about stuff that I don't know nothing about. Also don't gather information and then just do schlick schlack and here it is. No. Coming back to that, when I say I tested everything first, and the point here is look at the psychologist, the social worker, what have you, your YouTube guru. They are human beings. That's it. We somehow give them so much power that somehow they are like this, out of this world. They have no issues, no nothing, and suddenly we are the ones are so damaged, but they are like this coming down from heaven. No. As I keep saying, I will have videos, and actually very specific videos that I made. Actually, I haven't published it yet, but so critical, groundbreaking videos that are coming up very, very soon. So follow me. And that is, there's a huge blurriness in lines between so many things psychology related. I found that out. Was like, whoa, suddenly was like this aha moment. And I immediately recorded it. And it will come up soon. So we give the power away and somehow believe that these psychologists or social workers, what have you, they are this guru or like this heaven on earth. No. The reason why I'm saying this, because I've been seeing this for the last, as I said, 25 years or so. Live, I've seen it. How they act, how they behave, what kind of personalities they have, like huge damage, like really even more severe damage than you. You're like, what the hell is, I mean, these are the people that I know, really, in different countries. It is wild. It is absolutely wild. And also, the reason why I made this video today is just yesterday, and as I said in one of my Turkish lives 2 weeks ago, there was another article came out in the news also. And yesterday, and much more wilder than that. And again, if you follow me for some time, you know that every single word and every single predictions I make, it's all accurate. And it becomes accurate. I say how it is because I can see it, I know it, and boom, then you see it in the news. If you follow me, you know that about me. It's not rocket science. It's just this. So, what came out literally yesterday is that more and more, and I'm so happy because it proves my point and is exactly what I'm talking about for years. And that is a mental health social worker who has tons of clients makes a video on TikTok or what have you and admits her own mental health issues. I've been saying this for years. A mental health professional, social worker, admits on a video, on TikTok, what have you, her own mental health, and I'm telling you, like, mental health issues. Own depression, own anxiety, own anger towards her own family. She literally says, I can take it. When I go home, I'm like, towards my family. I'm telling you guys, we are human beings. We should, and I will make another video. I have this so much for a long time in my mind that this heroism, like we just idealize people. Every country do that, and some countries more than the others. And I believe I know the answer sociologically why, and which countries doing that a lot and why. It has a sociological and economical background to that, and historical. But again, we are all human beings. We should stop, number one, idealizing people. We should stop to give our power away. 3, we should look into ourselves first. Use our strength first. And really look to experts in that fields. Try to solve the problems on different angles. If you have sleep issues, if you don't feel rested after you slept, you think you slept, and I'm telling you, there are so many medical things behind of it, and I gained all the information. I will come out with a book and some classes, courses. So fix those things first. If you eat something and you're boom, immediately blown up like a pregnant woman, even if you're a guy, then you should think about what did I eat that caused this, and try to address that first with your GI doctor. it's not about, if you feel like suddenly diarrhea and suddenly constipation and suddenly you have a brain fog and suddenly you have like this short memory loss and suddenly you feel depressed, suddenly you feel fatigued. Trust me, number one, most likely you don't have a mental health issue. Get me? My book is coming up. I'm actually really, if you want to dive deeper into, want to learn about this, I highly recommend you to get on my free e-newsletter and be the first to know when I publish this. So many information. So, me being a scientist, me having a PhD in genetics, me being a cancer researcher, me being a biologist, me understanding the human body, me understanding the ecosystem, me understanding from all my experiences and my entire self-help history, and my last 2 years of experience with the combination of my own experience with the mental health and physical health, I believe that I can be very helpful to the world with this groundbreaking knowledge that I have, that I gained, that I researched, that I found, that I used on myself. So, again, be very, very cautious. Look into yourself first, and then try to address the other physical health matters, and then let yourself guide it into, after you check your physical health, towards your mental health. That is a very, very broad guidance that I can give you, which is very, very important to understand. And if you need help in that, in the meantime, I can absolutely work one-on-one with you. You can book that down here. I'm not selling you anything. It's just all my products are here, and all my videos, all my Sunday lives. I invite you to join my Sunday lives. It's all about empowering you and finding your strength within yourself. Be empowered. That's what I'm teaching to our cancer patients, to be empowered and to have the strength within themselves. It's helping to save lives. So why not saving your life? Even if it's not cancer related. It has a completely different scenario. So I can help you with that. I have so many people. So again, even just use all my products and come into all my videos, my Sunday lives, and in all other videos that is designed to transform your life, make you empowered, increase your self-worth and self-value, thus increasing your self-love and knowledge. As I keep saying it, increase your knowledge. Knowledge is power, full stop. That's what I'm all standing for. So, I hope you found this video helpful to you. If you did, let me know in the comments, what are your experiences? What signs and symptoms do you have? And give me a big like, share this with your friends, your family, and everyone you think who might need this information. So subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my new videos. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.